Welcome to Mercer Moments in American History. Today is a special program, a series called Bible Verses A through Z, where I share with you some of my favorite verses, and of course I want to hear some of yours too. Today's verse is the I verse. In God I trust, and I am not afraid. Psalms 56:11. Please repeat it with me again. I verse. In God I trust, and I am not afraid. Psalm 56:11. This is a special verse, and there are several verses in Psalms that talk about trusting in God as a person, as a group, as a nation. And I wore this hat today. You know I love my hats. To applaud President Dwight Eisenhower. Eisenhower was a president for 2 terms, 8 years, but he's also the commanding general, the supreme commander of the Allied forces. That's the Canadians, British, Australian, American, the remnants of the Army of Poland and France back in World War II. Now, what is this verse and this hat? Well, this hat is one that he would wear, that Eisenhower would wear. But this verse is important because there's a series of verses in Psalms that talk about trusting God. Eisenhower was an eyewitness. He saw what happened before, during, and after World War II, what happened when you took the evils of atheism, the atheist, and you combine that with the evils of what I call MSC, M, Marxism, S, socialism, C, communism. And Eisenhower had this fear, didn't want that spreading to our country. Eisenhower wanted to send a clear message to the rest of the world. The United States of America is different. We're a nation of faith. He went to the House and the Senate, and he said, most Americans seem to understand our national motto is what? In God we trust. Let's make it official in case somewhere in the future someone tries to deny our religious foundations, our heritage. And Congress did just that. Under Eisenhower's leadership, on July 30th, 1956, they adopted our national motto as, in God we trust. Pretty awesome piece of history, and it ties directly to this verse. Again, there are several verses in Psalms that talk about trusting God, not being afraid, doing the right thing. In God we trust. A great part of history inspired by the I verse, in God we trust, I will not be afraid. Now, I like to always share a quick song, and today this song was written almost 60 years later. A great song by a group called Diamond Rio. I encourage you to go online and hear the complete song. I don't have permission to do the whole song, but the words are so important, even for today. Almost prophetic of what Eisenhower said could happen if we're not careful. The words are, in God we still trust. Here in America, He's the one that we turn to. Every time the going gets rough, God is the source of all our strength. He's the one that watches over us. Here in America, right here in America, in our God we still trust. Here in America. I hope you enjoyed today's program. Again, the I verse. In God I trust. I will not be afraid. Psalm 56:11. Thank you. God bless you.